So let's go into the semifinal. Ukraine versus Germany. Kind of rare to see our nation represented in the final four. We have Hawk and Happy in the other final four. And here EnTe versus Foggy for the grand final in the first ESL Open Cup. EnTe has played quite a few Night Elves today. So he knows what's coming. He should be ready. Is it enough for Foggy, though? One of the strongest Europeans, definitely the strongest European Night Elf, always giving Happy a good run in the Rising Star Cups, making it to a lot of finals there. Except yesterday, we didn't show his very, very best, but Hawk also had a day off. So let's see. Amazonia again. Seriously feels like we've only seen Amazonia games. And Foggy, Keeper of the Grove, no Demon Hunter.
Okay. Foggy, I feel like, still switches between these two heroes depending on the map a lot of the time. Interestingly, plays normally Dryads with Keeper nowadays, I believe, and Hippo Riders with the Demon plus Naga. But always involved is an expansion. Certainly when Foggy is playing, he wants to get those two bases and then win with superior economy in the late stages.
It feels like the API crashed, so I'm trying to restart it as soon as possible.
Akla coming in here for a bit of harass. Pulls in the green cap. And scouts the first hero. That is the Keeper. Is he going to commit with Entangle to the Acolyte kill? Nope. Going to go for the Treants here to start with. Is even going to force some repair. Certainly makes things a little bit more difficult here for Foggy to creep this camp perfectly with the green one being involved right away. I like that by EnTe quite a bit, actually. Just pulls in the green camp, doesn't even lose the Acolyte. Makes Foggy's life a little bit harder. DK solo creeping. Not quite solo creeping, but with the ghoul. With two ghouls, with the lightning shield there as well. Oh, Wisp detonate. That was nice. Gets rid of the skeletons, but DK still hits level 2. Same for the Keeper. He found gauntlets and ring. Not really so good for him, but later on for the Alchemist, that's pretty nice. Also ring for EnTe. Using quite a bit of his mana here to creep early down to only 125 mana. And the Keeper continuing with his level 3 creep route. Kind of surprised EnTe isn't being more aggressive. Like, get level 2, yes, but then run across, because we have seen plenty of times in the recent past that early level 3 Keeper brings a lot of headaches to the table. And normally this Cobalt camp, it's very easy to steal at least one of these creeps with Coil. But actually every single one goes to Foggy, and I imagine Foggy himself is pretty surprised. Oh, you're leaving me completely alone? That's not what I'm used to anymore. And there we go, goes to the Murlocs next, and that will be his level 3 then.
Alright, can't fix the heroes right now and the resources, so for the first map we are stuck with this.
Sacrificial Skull, Mass Ghouls, Tier 1 tower push by EnTe.
Okay, on level 2. Well, that is gonna be really hard because it is a level 3 Keeper with level 2 Treants. But
he needs to set up Ancients of War right now. Right now.
Not yet. Ghouls are chasing the archers far in the back, buying some time for the towers. There's an Ancient of War. Dispel against the Blight. Oh, DK surrounded. Kind of. Taking a lot of hits. Getting detonated soon, I guess. Not really. First tower down. Second tower could be chased soon. Ooh, EnTe seems a little overwhelmed.
Agents of Wars are coming up. Oh, the Keeper was surrounded, but the Detonate is there as well. And all these Treants have more than enough damage to capture the Ziggurat. And this push attempt seems held. The cheese strat by EnTe not working out too well. Is getting worse and worse over time because tier 2 is finishing. And when the Alchemist comes in, this is certainly gonna end.
Yeah, ghouls are super low as well. The Treants do a great job against this. He cancelled every single Engine of War, but you get resources back for it. Ghouls have been moved back to regen. I think hero kill is all he can hope for, but it's not happening.
Good defensive play here by Foggy. Staying alive, killing more and more ghouls. Keeper now close to level 4. Doesn't quite have a wisp at the tavern right now for the Alchemist, but he has held this even without a second hero. And now, what to do now?
Yeah, that is a very good question. We still have double crypt. So maybe he has one more shot at overwhelming Foggy, but yeah, the Alchemist, that's the X factor. We also have a Shredder.
Oh, speaking of Shredder, he doesn't have the zing, zing sound anymore.
True.
You don't hear him cutting wood.
I think he has no sound at all at the moment. All right. Thank you very much. Hawaii Toast for the 4-month resub. Let's go EnTe. Not looking too good. Unruns for the 5-month and LeFed. Thank you for your prime. Also a €10 donation by Donald Trump fan Maga. $50 bounty on Happy is back, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Hawk could today make $150 if he defeats EnTe. If he defeats Happy, I mean EnTe wins the whole thing. But man, EnTe. Game 1 is not starting off too well. He's gonna have a second chance for certain, as this is a best of 3 all, but the Keeper in the main, the tech just started, no Narrow here to slow anything down. And that's gonna hurt. Rough game. Rough game now for EnTe.
Yeah, trying to tech 2 Gargs maybe, but also like Graveyard shut down. Keeper still super healthy. No mining at the moment as the Acolyte's been moved out. That's his last ditch effort. Decent timing as Foggy completely forgot the Hunch Saw. Keeper staffing back, but the Shredder will most likely fall.
Can't save him. That's level 3 actually for the DK. Lots of experience from that thing. But the archers come back. The Alchemist is here and the Acid Bomb hits big time on the ghouls.
It's not enough
Archer
free time.
dies. No. One of our newest resubs here, by the way, Hawaii Toast Neo. Are you also a big fan of Hawaii Toast?
I love
Similar
it.
to Pizza Hawaii?
Love it. So easy to make. Lots of vitamins in, you know, everything you need.
I think I asked you this before, but are you a pure pineapple guy or are you a sliced pineapple buyer kind of guy?
I don't feel a pineapple, dude.
What a snob.
I buy them in rings, though. So it's like in the middle.
But they're also sliced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I would love some pineapple right now, actually. Not with a pizza or anything, but just pineapple.
Maybe you can order it somewhere. EnTe is kind of relentless, not giving up, still sees a chance. Despite facing a level 3-2 hero combo. Oh my lord, this Acid Bomb hits literally everything.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
And again, Graveyard under attack.
And no graveyard means no Gargs. And no Fiends. Smart play by Foggy. Treant should be ready now again. Doesn't even need a new set. Oh, tough game. Then again, Foggy has 18 supply, doesn't he? He's got Dryads coming out now, and they're very good against ghouls, but they're not ready yet. The Keeper almost staffing into a surround. It's level 2 Aura here to help with the surrounds. But Keeper gets away.
Whoa! Staff out now.
Oh, Alchemist!
Foggy special with the Chemical Rage getting out of there. Once again, no second hero for EnTe. And now Dryads come in, making things a little easier. Foggy's holding on, but it's only tier 2.
Under siege. A player's forces
We
are
have
under
still...
attack.
Okay, Lich is coming, but we have still no Graveyard, by the way.
Another big Acid Bomb. That's a lot of damage now from these Dryads, along with Entangle if there is mana. Oh, these ghouls are dying quick.
Yeah.
That's 3 ghoul kills, one after the next, and could be at least one more. Dryad, slow. Should secure more. Yeah. Manually microing these Dryads. Nicely done. Slowing 2, maybe even 3 ghouls at the same time. The DK can heal some of them up, but not all of them.
All of a sudden, enters down to 25 as well. Foggy got the supply lead so quickly. And yeah, usually with undeads, Coil Nova is always an option, but against these heroes, not very likely. Staff available, level 3. He's trying with Coil Nova, with the surround again, but as I said, staff should be ready. Whew. Okay, gets him out.
He should have an acid bomb, shouldn't he? There we go. Ooh, that's a good one.
And a staff if he wants to get out, because he has such high HP. Staffing onto him with the keeper. Oh, he's super hurt. TPing out now.
Plays it safe. 19 supply for EnTe. Just a moment ago it was Foggy at 19 supply, but Dryads are really good against ghouls. Especially when there's no frenzy.
Yep. He's going to tier 3 now. Trying to make it work somehow. I don't know how long we're in the game, but the graveyard finishes only now with a level 3 second hero on the Night Elf side.
Slight delay in that graveyard. Oh, Creepjack though coming in from the back. EnTe needs hero kills. These Dryad kills won't matter much. But how to kill this Alchemist? He's got 2 rings, he's got a health pot.
Yeah, you don't kill this one. Best shot is to kill the Keeper, but then stab. And this DK is not getting out of there. Desperate Nova, but double kill for Foggy. GG. 1-0 for the Ukrainian.
Favorite prevails in map 1. EnTe there. Coming in with the curveball. The double crypt ghoul rush, tower rush. But the keeper was level 3 already, so those Treants and Entangle did a really good job. And after that, that game is basically impossible to win. It's not like you can transition easily out of a double crypt ghoul rush. Good play by Foggy. In the meantime, Happy and Hawk are waiting in their semifinal. We're going to finish this one first, and then it's going to be the Russian duel to see if Hawk can beat Happy the first time in 3 years.
It's, yeah, I mean, we bring up the statistic a lot now, but it's just so crazy. A lot of statistics with Happy are very, very crazy. But this might be one of the sickest of them all. So I'm back, our overlay is back, and I'm in the game as well. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of this invite feature. If people know how to use it, it's really handy.
Yeah, the invite and the join feature are really good.
Yeah. Also, did you see on Reddit there's quick cast coming? Or at least
Really?
possible. You just have to put something in your custom keys, and then you have quick cast.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that though.
Me neither, but
Just thinking about if I want to coil something and then I click E and then it instantly coils. Oh no. Dude, I already misclick way too much.
you always say you misclick so much. Doesn't seem like
Yeah,
it.
I do. I do. Misclick a lot. I misclick so much that I try in fights to always A-click attack instead of right-click attack. Because when I right-click attack, I click the ground a lot. And then my fiends just walk into their army and that's not good.
Are you wearing glasses when you play ladder?
Sometimes I am, sometimes I don't. It's not a vision issue, Neo.
Okay.
It's not a vision
Okay,
problem.
thought maybe that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Just my mouse accuracy isn't very good. That's the way it is.
What can we do about that, man? I don't know how to fix
It's okay, Neo, because I have the best base building placement in all of Northrend, so... Well, that doesn't win me many games, but sometimes it helps.
We have EnTe in the game, waiting for Foggy and the rest, but no one's joining at the moment. Don't know what's up. Ah, okay. Seems like we have a little rehost. I don't see Foggy's game though.
I think we have to restart the game.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm. Beepity poppity poo. You know what I think would probably be something really good to get used to is like hotkey panning. Like basically like with a mouse wheel 3, but also when you're playing, not just observing. You're doing that when you're playing, right?
Yes.
But how can you do that? What if you were doing it and then you need to left click something?
I'm a little late with that then. I don't know. It's just I observed so much that it's just in my brain to scroll with mouse wheel. I can't get out of it.
Yeah, a lot of Dota pros are doing that. Like, it's way better to perfectly position the camera with that than with the corner scrolling.
So, can you join that game?
Yes.
Because I can't.
Did you do right-click Foggy join game?
Yes.
Restart.
Again. Let's go. I just have to wait a little to restart to let the API know that the game is not up anymore. So, third try. Yes, there we go. But EnTe isn't here either, right?
No.
Maybe he has to restart as well.
I just explained to him the wonders of right-click join game. So he should be coming in a moment. Oh, dude, I'm starting to get pretty hungry. Do you want to talk about food for the next 2 hours?
I'm gonna get 1,000,000 chicken wings later.
Oh, dude, why aren't we having a Super Bowl party? Dude, I would love chicken wings right now. I wanted to eat something before the stream, but I was cleaning all the time, so I didn't have
Yeah, I didn't eat anything either. I had 2 corny.
Oh, they're good, actually.
Yeah, with chocolate banana, the best.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is by far the best one.
Yeah.
Don't tell me anything else.
That is by far the best one. I'm not arguing about that, but sometimes they have yogurt strawberry in the summer, and when they're cool, they're really good as well.
I haven't had those yet.
But like, there's no competition that chocolate banana is the best. Terrell Sun, you wonderful person. $41 donation when Back to Warcraft wins your Sunday. Nice. Thank you. That feels good. And Chop Suey 21-month resub as well. Nice, guys. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So, EnTe still having trouble to get in the game. Once again, the wonderful magic of OBS pausing recordings. I love this so much. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I forget it, but it's so good. Oh, I haven't looked at our YouTube comments in a while. Should we do it now? Let's see if we find something cool. We cracked 45,000, by the way.
Okay.
I'm
I'm sure people are totally reasonable and not at all enraged currently.
I am surprised how many people are trying to defend us against the blind shitstorm, because of course a lot of people are disliking our videos now since it is reforged. thinking that this will hurt Blizzard or Activision in some way, but it's only hurting us. People are defending us against that. That's nice. Stop acting like Blizzard collaborative whores. Nice. Like you know how bad things are when things like the casters suck are not even remotely the worst comment you get.
I wonder if it's gonna blow over. Like, it should sooner or later. Oh man. Admins, why are you not hosting, by the way? Isn't this literally your job?
Remo, you're getting so used to hosting, man. You should just take over. Quit casting. Just become an admin.
Yeah, that must be a fun job. Speaking of never getting any appreciation, but all the hate. Big thanks to the hosts and the admins, by the way.
Comments are actually okay on YouTube, except a couple. And what you would expect. Yeah. Okay, the admins are on it. So we're gonna have this soon. Is there anything cool coming up, by the way? Next week? I mean, of course, 3 weekly cups again. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Apart from that, not really, right? Who won the Reforged Invitational, by the way? The WSB. Sock 3-1. Okay.
It's looking really good so far this year.
Yeah, I thought maybe Chimiko breaks his curse since he defeated EnTe in Human Mirror, but not there yet. Oh, EnTe's in the game!
God.
Hooray! Yeah, maybe we have to do another invitational on a smaller scale next week. Should we make like invitational Wednesday and try what we can do? Let's see what we can do. I mean, we can't spend $1,000 every time, but except someone wants to donate it, of course.
With 4 players?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound bad.
I think so too. Just need some funds. So if someone wants to contribute prize money to an invitational, feel free.
I think Foggy just started with a couple of casters missing.
I really don't care at this point as long as we're in.
Excellent. You are in, right?
I am, yeah. You're.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
We were both in for quite some time. I feel like some Russian casters need new computers, by the way. Always when the lobby fills, it takes quite some time. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 2 in the first semi-final. EnTe tried a ghoul tower push before. That failed. Foggy defending this nicely.
Oh, and this is already interesting what we're seeing here. The cheese that was earlier attempted by EnTe seems to be getting continued because it's a crypt into a ziggurat with a really delayed altar build. That normally means Dreadlord expansion.
Okay, sweet. I have the same bug as before, which I have no idea why this is happening again.
Smack the keyboard. So, what is the plan here? First, what's Foggy's hero gonna be? I'm expecting a keeper at the Grove. Indeed it is. Starting off with the keeper at the safe camp at the green. Foggy says ... 200 ping.
220.
Need rehos, hell yeah.
Hey, gives me some time to try to fix the overlay. Yay! This has never happened before to me. It either like never like doesn't work at all. No, it just gives me nothing. I really don't know what's up. API connected. Okay. Okay, game is up.
The wrong game.
Okay. What do you mean it's the wrong game?
The admins are hosting.
Ah. Thank you, Koala with the hat for the tier 1 sub and Dynamite as well.
Okie dokie, is it working now?
So,
Oh.
they should not start without me. I'm testing something real quick. So, can you please work now? It's somehow stuck, but I don't know why. Don't get it. Dude, technology is a bitch.
Oh, sometimes. Sometimes.
Wait. I don't see you in my friends anymore. Did you restart right now?
Yeah.
Okay. That explains it.
I've been restarting a lot today. A lot.
Yeah, I feel the same. So, okay, let me quit this. Let me quit this. Let me restart this.
Game should be up now. Thank God. Thank God. I'm in.
Okay, coming. Gotta restart. I had to restart as well. How's your GoFundMe going, Remo?
I have €5 so far.
Sweet. How much bed sheets do you get for it?
Half a bedsheet, I would imagine.
I actually don't know how much a bed sheet is at the moment. Okay, game got... I got kicked. Maybe...
Failed to join game.
Yeah,
Excellent.
it's down, it's down, it's down.
What's down?
The game.
No, I mean, I was in the game already.
Yeah, me too.
And why rehost?
I don't know.
I don't know. Question.
Ember is hosting.
Ember, what are you doing?
Ember's hosting, and here we go. Second try.
Oh, there we go.
How's your stress level right now from 1 to 3?
That's not too bad. It was a lot worse at the Reedmore Cup. That was a fun day, wasn't it?
I was so pissed. So pissed. Yesterday was pretty cool. With the Spiral Chic game and Taught and Happy and all that. And a pretty flawless cup as well. Thank you, Floppy Dicks! See what you did there with the Prime stuff.
We have a lot of obs in here.
Yep. Dude, seriously, we need more invitationals and less open cups. Thank you, Mentis Me, for the 11-month resub. You guys are awesome. I enjoy every minute of your casts. Keep up the good work. Every minute, seriously. That's a miracle. But thank you for the kind words.
Thank you.
Also, a nice comment on Twitter. Just checked it out by the Brassman Back. It's very telling just how good Back to Warcraft is at their job. When you watch the broadcast, you temporarily forget how rough of a launch Warcraft 3 Reforged has had. But yeah, thanks. That helps.
So in case anyone is watching and doesn't know this yet, if you cannot join or be invited, if it doesn't work, you need to restart Reforged. I think that's what Foggy needs to do right now. Oh, there he is. Okay. We have him. We have everyone, I think.
And we start. So, fingers crossed that the API works as well now. I think the last quarterfinal kind of broke it. But let's see. Yeah, it's fucked. I don't know what the hell, man.
So, is EnTe gonna do the same again? It looks like he is. Not the same, of course, as game 1. Not again the double crypt ghoul rush, but rather is he going for the same late altar? And the answer to that is yes. Crypt into Ziggurat and then Acolyte number 5 makes the altar. This is the most economic build you can go for. This is the most gold and the most lumber most quickly, but it is a later hero. And as I mentioned earlier, this normally means Dreadlord fast expansion. That can work against Night Elf, but normally the Dreadlord's biggest strength in the early game is the sleep, and sleeps around oftentimes. And Night Elf, of course, has early game Dispel, the earliest Dispel in the whole game, with Wisps. So, for that reason, primarily, I think, Dreadlord normally doesn't see that much success. Now, it doesn't have to be Dreadlord. It could very well be a DK fast expansion. A strategy that I thought perhaps could be viable against Night Elf when first the change Neo. You know what change made that possible? Neo probably wasn't listening, so I'm going to tell you. The change that Sacrificial Skull doesn't require Graveyard anymore.
Yeah.
This means you can go for one Sacrificial Skull right away. Sometimes even 2 Sacrificial Skulls right away, because maybe one of them gets detonated, and then you go for another one. They're pretty cheap, with only 50 gold. And on Equiles especially, it's easy to expand, because the Expo is so simple to take, and it is the DK. And I think it is this fast expansion DK Ghoul build.
Do you think he's
that I don't want to say I pioneered, but I played it before anybody else played it, so at least I was.
Are under attack.
Do you think he's gonna sell the altar? Is it necessary? Or is it just a 1-2-0 special?
I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think it's necessary either. Especially against the Keeper, I wouldn't recommend it.
Kind of surprising to hear that you pioneered something. Usually you're not the inventor. You're just...
Yeah, no, I said I didn't pioneer it, so it's not like I started playing it and then everyone else followed. That's what I would consider pioneering. But what I did do was I tried the build before anybody else played it. And I thought it wasn't so good, and I wasn't satisfied with it. But then some other undeads who are perhaps a little bit better than me did play it somewhat successfully.
Cool. So, EnTe, this is pretty much the opposite of what you did in game 1. Not rushing, but trying to have a longer game win it via economy. But Foggy has like the best idea ever and knows what's up.
But he doesn't have Entangle. He's only level 1. By the way, did deny one of the creeps with the Ancient of War, so he's quite far away from the level up. Wisp needs to come in for the detonate, but there's no Wisps here by Foggy. This should be pretty easy to creep, honestly, for EnTe. This is just Keeper with Treants.
First last hit goes to EnTe. And with Coil, yeah, he can pretty much get all the last hits. There it is, number 2. Not sure if he lost the ghoul yet. Number 3 goes to him as well. 4 Treants is a little bit stressful now.
I'd like to see him surround and kill one of the Treants because that's his level 2. Oh, and as I say, he does.
Remo
Stream snipe.
mind control.
And there we go, that's level 2. Wisps are coming in, and for that reason, I like to play with that build a second Skull, because now, boom, Skull is gone. If he had a second one, after he kills this other Wisp, he could set it up again. But he didn't go for that.
Still getting quite some experience with the Treants, 20 each. Still no Entangle, still no control.
Oh, Foggy went for a second Ancient of War. He is going super...
Ooh, is he?
I was like, how is he making his Ziggurat there? But no, it's in Necropolis.
Double Engine of War and Hunts, by the way. Hunter's Hall also far in the back. That means we're gonna stay on tier 1 on both sides for a long time.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, this is very all-in. Hunts, of course, can be very good against ghouls, but they need decent numbers. And of course, they'll be coming out quickly. Double Ancient of War production. EnTe needs to have the right read here and go for mass ghouls. EnTe, if he knew, he should go for a second crypt. And he does go for a second crypt. There we go. In the main. Seeing the first hunters out already is quite suspicious. Because if Foggy was to go into a counter expansion play, he probably wouldn't go for hunts, but rather archers.
Okay, EnTe so far.
EnTe is still supply stuck for a little bit.
A player's
Not
forces
for
are
The
under
Wisp is
attack.
coming. This might be APs here at the south.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And what to do against APs with ghouls? He needs to see this ASAP.
Yeah, and now this one dispel on the Sacrificial Skull is a really big deal.
Yeah.
If there was a Narrow Tower now finished, these hunters would be way easier to control, and then you could easier scout for this. But EnTe does scout the APs, but how to deal with all of these threats now?
Archer takes care of the first ghoul. He pulls more from the main, but all of them are so hurt already. Now we have level 2. Now we have Entangle. 1 AP already at 60%. I think he can cancel 1, but both?
But if he brings in more ghouls, perhaps he can kill the other AP. The 3 ghouls attacking the Keeper. Interesting. I don't know if that's the right choice. Oh, the AP. He's gonna die.
It's close. It's real close. There we go. Okay, EnTe. Seeing is deleting.
Are under attack.
The right-hand side, he's trying it again. The hunts become more and more overwhelming, though.
There's so much ghoul production now. Double base income. There's gonna be tons of ghouls. Would love to see Backpack to ferry in some Rod of Necromancy as well. But it's a pretty stressful game. Hard to keep track of everything.
Sends ghoul back, pulls new ones. But now, there's no force really to cancel this AP. And the Keeper comes in as well with a Telestaff, Foggy's favorite item. 2, 3 ghouls. Is that enough? He's trying so hard. Oh, Ziggurat cancelled. Has to set up new ones. He can establish them, and it's nice. But so far, still under so much pressure. And Foggy can also bring glaive throwers.
Yep. Kind of surprised he doesn't start making any yet. It's just hunts so far. They are casting these buildings rather well. 2 hunts over there in Shadow Meld, not in the group. Would make it 5 hunts. That's a dangerous number. More ghouls are coming from the main. EnTe is continuously producing. Good macro by him, not forgetting to mash that G button for the ghoul production. And these Ziggurats are just not coming. Again, if there was just one Narrow Tower here from the early game, this would all be so much easier.
Almost a surround on the hunt. He can't deal with these Treants and Hunts. Another Ziggurat down, close to completion. Also, Foggy slipping through a surround with one of them Hunts. 3 new ghouls now. He's continuing to lose Acolytes. Gold per minute drops for now. Foggy, no counter expansion, just pure mass. and usually mass hunts prevail. Level 3 on the DK, but is that a game changer?
Gonna have one more coil soon, but also level up for the keeper. He's kind of out of mana though, but he has the tele staff ready. He can go back to the Moonwells one more time for one last sip. But the DK is chasing him pretty far. He's got the level 2 coil. Can he run him down? No. Has to turn back. Has to save his expansion. So many hunts still there.
Treants as well. Oh, and I guess it's not enough. No mining from this expo anymore. Treants are about to expire. Half of them. Ah, there's one more set. And Wisp detonates. No coils. And he can't kill hunts.
A player's forces are under
But the hunts
attack.
also can't heal up too easily. So if they're forced away, they can't go back in. Really? And the ghouls in the main, harvesting lumber, they are slowly healing up. Oh, long range coil gets one hunt. Res. Alright, Keeper makes it back to the Moonwells. This is the last
Town
sip
is
for a
under
really long time. How much mana is he gonna get from these? About 200. Okay. So it's like 2 sets of Treants plus 1 Entangle.
Foggy, new APs, but that doesn't have too much. Can he surround the keeper? There's no TP
Oh!
on him! Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Hugs the trees a little. This is a dangerous group of ghouls, but also the hunts. Entangle, focus fire, no healing. No one has a TP anymore.
I think Happy should this should just be A-click with the ghouls here. Yeah, fighting the hunt isn't too good, but he's got mass ghoul production. He might be about to stabilize.
Trying to establish another AP. DK level 3.4 is brave
But now
enough.
Keeper wants to go for the kill.
Yep. Entangle, right clicks. Block should be enough. Yep, he can't get out of there. The Huntress arrives right on time, and the DK falls just when we thought that he had this game under control.
Are under attack.
But apparently not. How many ghouls will fall? Oh, that's level 4. Oh, that's a lot of XP. Can he finally get the APs up? 60% done in the north.
No ghoul at the tavern for the revive. He almost held. It was so close. But now it finally seems to be the overwhelming mass here for Foggy.
47 supply hunts. Yep.
Player's forces are under attack.
EnTe
Honestly,
just couldn't get the
maybe EnTe can just tech now.
to Gargs?
Just to anything. Like this is pure hunts. This is the worst late game army ever.
Kind of kill. Is he? No, not teching at all. He has the resources for it. But yeah, that was an expensive expansion.
And it's gonna try to hold. He goes for the heal scroll, invul,
Player's
and goes back
forces
in,
are
but
under attack.
the haunted is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, the keeper though! Getting surrounded, but there's a tele staff. That tele staff, man. Once again.
Ooh, he's not killing the
Wait.
haunted.
What?
40 supply.
That was like 2 shots away! And Creep suddenly
Oh.
swooping in from everywhere.
Okay, what's going on here? Invo potion on the DK just to stay safe. Ghouls attacking this AP to make this an even playing field again. That could be Foggy's mistake of the game to not kill this haunted. He knows
At least
it's
it's
not.
nighttime now. So he's got Moonjuice regen again. Is there a heal scroll in the shop? Yes. Oh, that's gonna be a good heal scroll.
Yeah. Foggy not tacking, EnTe not tacking. Mass tier 1 on both sides.
It's a pretty fun game.
EnTe sees it again. Okay, now he's gonna get it. Heal scroll does wonders. Level 4 for the DK as well. Maybe better surrounds possible now. A little bit of repair to buy a little bit more time. But the damage is too much. With how many losses will he get out of there?
Entangle.
Uh-oh. Entangle.
DK is tanky though.
Block. Yeah, it's a lot of hunts. Indeed,
A lot of
Brad.
kills on the playing field. Oh,
Oh.
but nice Shadow Meld.
He just-
Entangle in 5 seconds.
Oh.
What a game.
A town is under siege.
He has boots. Is it enough?
No, it's not.
A player's forces
But there's
are
no
under attack.
potion.
It's not enough damage. It needs some hunts as well. Oh, one huntress. A million ghouls here to surround her. Oh, but she's so fast.
Okay. Dust now.
This game, dude.
Okay.
Acolytes are still repairing the Necro. The ghouls are coming over. The Necro's gonna survive, so he can set up a Haunted there again. Oh, but the Keeper's full mana now. Whew. And level 3 Entangle in this game is gonna be insane.
One shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill.
Did you memorize all the buttons already?
Forces are under attack.
I mean, it has the icons on it, so you can see what it is. Did you not realize that before,
I
Neo?
did, but I don't. I know that the left one is the spear. And then, okay, the arrow makes sense for one shot, one kill. The bow.
Alright, in we go. 43 supply ghouls versus hunts. What's gonna win? This is like one of those funny Warcraft videos.
Absolutely. Shout out to him. But this is the Necro gone, and with that, stuck production for EnTe. So if we lose that Haunted Goldmine once again, I think it's game. The staff is ready. There's a heal scroll. There's an invul. Is it too much?
Level 5. Ouch. He can just kill the DK now if he wants.
Shadow Melt again to save 2 hunts. Oh, quick reveal.
Did he really go 3 and 3? No, that's a big mistake.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. They just clean the ghoul gang from the left-hand side. And he's getting him anyway with the level 2 entangle. And that's the double G right here. He pressed G so many times this game.
2 more times
2
are required.
more times indeed. Keeper gets now level 6.
Oh, he wants to use it so bad.
Yeah.
He wants to use the ult so bad. Do it, quick!
No! A little too late. Dude, what's up with these Night Elves not showing us the olds today?
I mean, he basically had no time.
That's true.
Damn, dude, that was a fun game.
Yep.
That was a cool game. And I absolutely think this strat is still viable against this Keeper first play. 2 big macro mistakes by EnTe. First, he didn't get the second skull. That's actually really important to get. If he had, it would have been a lot easier. And second, he didn't get backpack to bring new rods from the main. With those 2 things, if he had done those, I think this would have been a very winnable game.
Still, good run from EnTe. Making it top 4 pretty much immediately. It is nice.